Hello, I'm Sam and I'm one of the student advisors here at Chester Students' Union. This week we are talking all things wellbeing, from what you can do to look after yourselves in the current situation through to what you can do if you're struggling a little bit right now and just need that extra little bit of time to get your assignments done. So we're starting the week by explaining the processes you can follow if you just need a little bit of breathing room on your assignments right now in order to get them done. There are a couple of processes you can follow. The first of those is an extension. So you need to apply for an extension before your deadline. You can get an extension of either up to 7 days or slightly longer, so a couple of weeks if that's needed. If you need support with applying for that, then we can help you through that and explain what to put on the form in order to get that longer extension. If you don't feel that you could do the assignment at all right now, then you can apply for a deferral, which would move that assessment through to the next assessment period, which is likely to be in the summer. Similar to extensions, the deferral would need to be applied for before the deadline. You would explain why you're unable to do the assessment right now, and again, we can help you through that. If the deadline's already passed, then you do still have options. So if it's just passed and you feel that you might lose a few points for the late work penalty, you could apply for the late work penalty to be waived. Again, you just explain the scenario and we can talk you through that. You can still apply for mitigating circumstances after the deadline to say, right, I had personal circumstances, they were outside of my control, I couldn't get this work done for the deadline. And again, you explain what has happened. The last option, and we'd always encourage you to use those first options wherever possible. The absolute last option is if you've received your official mark, you have 10 days in which to appeal. The appeals process is limited to the grounds of personal circumstances, but you'd also have to explain why you hadn't applied for an extension or deferral, or that there were administrative errors. So if you are aware that there was an issue with the processing of the assessment, you would need to evidence that, and then you could submit an appeal on those grounds. However, what I would really strongly encourage you to do is if you're struggling at all right now, and it's completely okay to be struggling under these circumstances, if you are struggling at all right now, please consider getting yourself an extension or a deferral to give yourself that room to do the best that you can with your assignments. Best of luck with all of your assignments. I hope it goes really well. I hope you're safe. And if you need any support at all, please get in touch with the advice team and we'll be here to help.